taping this show. Is that on at all? We could always splice it in with like the surveillance camera over there. This first song is really violent, so might want to cover up those impressionable ears. It's called "The Day Ted Nugent Killed All the Animals." Hence the title, right? The day Ted Nugent killed all the animals, he did it so that he could bond with his male friends. He did it so that they could broadcast it on ESPN. And when the news hit the wire, Greenpeace activists were crying in their hankies. They hadn't heard anything so awful since first record by damn Yankees. It was the day Ted Nugent killed all the animals. The day Ted Nugent killed all the animals. Imagine that. Motor City madman in your backyard stalking your cat. Scratch fever. And Bob Barker cried, Ricky Lake tried to save him. Noah turned right around in his grave and they were all dead, but he was still Ted. He did it with his bow in hand, sitting up north in the open air. He did it for the Michigan militia, he did it for Fred Bear. Does anyone know who Fred Bear is? He's this guy that owned the Bear Bow Hunting Company. He was this bow hunting icon in the up north region of Michigan, so get it? It was the day Ted Nugent killed all the animals. The day Ted Nugent killed all the animals because he had so much respect for wildlife. He started tipping over goldfish bowls and chasing Bambi's mom with a knife, which is the equivalent to having so much admiration for an art museum that you burn all the paintings as soon as you see them. It was the day Ted Nugent killed all the animals. The day Ted Nugent killed all the animals. Raccoons get the garbage. Kill them. Baby seals are too cute. Kill them. Yum! Kill them. Can you guys think of any other animals that you could get rid of? Okay. Snakes. Oh, let's save the snakes. They're kind of cute. We'll save them. Rabbits. Okay, rabbits. Too topical this time of year. Kill them. Orangutans. A Wang Dang got orangutan. Kill them. He killed them all, big and small, so he could put their heads up on his wall. It was the day Ted Nugent, ow, killed all the animals. This is about hanging out at Denny's really late at night. Maybe we could all meet there. Is there any way we could like dim the lights in here? I don't know, for that mood effect. Never mind. Well, I just got out of the bar about a little while ago. I was looking for a place to eat, but my mind was working kind of slow. So I drove around till I found my destination about 3:25. I was too tired to sleep and too drunk to drive. Now I'm at Denny's at 4 a.m. writing these words on a napkin, and I'm not even sure what town I'm in. Denny's at 4 a.m. That Grand Slam breakfast is making me kind of sick. Got some backup vocals going. And I've noticed a lot of Denny's managers look like Weird Al Yankovic. And the one who's walking toward my table is no exception. He's looking pissed because the friends I'm with are smoking in the non-smoking section at Denny's at 4 a.m. Writing these words on a napkin, and I'm still not sure what town I'm in. Denny's at 4 a.m. Denny's at 4 a.m. Nighttime is slowly turning into day, and I'm running out of things to say. So maybe this song won't win a Grammy, so maybe I should have ordered moons over my hammy at Denny's at 4 a.m. Denny's at 4 a.m. Actually now it's more like 4:45, and that morning paper has just arrived, so I better be getting back to my motel, the one with the sign outside that's got a burned out T. So I guess that makes it more like a mole. Kill him. Denny's at 4 a.m. Lenny's at 4 a.m. No, it's Denny's at 4 a.m. Trying something out new this evening, my laser light show. I don't want to give it away, but it involves the clapper and party light bulbs. I just found this lamp at a flea market, so I'll be so embarrassed if it doesn't work. The added incentive to clap or something. This is appropriate because somebody's making cappuccino over there. The song is called Cool Guy with a Car, so it kind of resembles a car noise in a way. It's called Cool Guy with a Car. It's not true or anything because I have a minivan and I'm not cool or anything. 1, 2, 4, 8. Well, I'm driving down the road in my beat up Ford. I got a plastic Jesus on my dashboard. I'm going real fast and using lots of gas. There's a guy behind me actually wants to pass, so I put my foot to that accelerator. It's like, hey man, I'll see you later, cause I'm a cool guy with a car. Well, I'm cool, but a light in the same fella wants to race me, so I get an early start, cause I don't want him to waste me. Thinks it's real tough and it's 280Z, but I blow him away in my LTD as I drive off. Only my exhaust fumes linger, he shines his bright, so I give him the finger, cause I'm a cool guy with a car. Well, there's only a few things in this world that I say versus a 350 engine with a carburetor, and though you might think I'm a little misguided, that much automotive stuff makes me excited, so don't try to tell me to get my priorities straight. Listen, don't drive my mom's 98, cause I'm a cool guy with a car. Start her up. Start up that cappuccino machine. You can help me out if you want to. Station wagon, handling and simulated wood paneling, and I feel indestructible like nothing can harm me as I search salvation to find the Salvation Army. And I drive by that little red thrift store, realize what I was put on this earth for, just to be a cool guy with a car, yeah. So, got the camera pointed here. Realize you can't really see behind the camera, so it's very gratifying to have 20,000 people here at Borders and all the lighters and everything. This is, wanted to make this show a multimedia event, so I brought bingo cards again. I did that last time. It's going to be a high-energy rock show and bingo tournament all in one. So you're welcome to pass the cards about. Here you go. Please just take one, I might run out. Here you go, sir. Now I really have you guys in a frenzy. I want to let you guys know that it's Rue's birthday today. Unidentified source. Look me and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, the girl whom I love doesn't even know that I exist, because she's always hanging around with this other guy. that I'd like to hit with my fist. Hit with my fist, you can put backup vocals in if you want to. They don't even have to have anything to do with the song. And it's not just a matter of jealousy, which I now speak. In fact, my pride is being destroyed because that other guy is such a geek. She's in love with 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 a geek. Calculator in his pocket, Dungeons and Dragons manual by his side. Driving around in his metallic green station wagon, he's taking her for a ride, and he'll never appreciate the love that I can only contemplate in my dreams. And it seems I want to scream. She's in love with a geek. 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 You guys can put in backup vocals if you want to, like 50s style, like doo-wop, doo-wop. We'll turn this little coffee house into Arnold's from Happy Days, and I can be Totsy or something. Well, they say that love is blind, and I suppose that that's true, because this guy's got a face that resembles the hind end of a baboon, and he's got about as much personality as a loaf of bread. And even if I tried to tell her all this stuff, she wouldn't listen to a thing I said, because she's in love with a geek. 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 Break it down now. Well, maybe I should take a chance and go after romance, but I'm in a very difficult circumstance. He must have her in a hypnotic trance, because that's the only way that I can explain the reason that they remain, and it's driving me insane. And I'd like to get to her brain and say that she's in love with a geek. 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 Oh, the girl whom I love is in love with a geek. Yeah, the girl whom I love is in love with a geek, and he's the kind of guy that I can't stand. She's in love with a geek, and I see her walking down the street holding his hand. She's in love with a geek, and she doesn't even know that she's breaking my heart. She's in love with a geek, well, I'm 10 times cooler and half as smart. She's in love with a geek. She's in love with a geek. She's in love with a geek. For those of you who just got here, we're handing out bingo cards. So you're welcome to grab one of those. They're over there. I was expecting a riot to ensue, but I guess anyway, this is a sing-along. I heard it on the radio driving in today. Some people call me the space cowboy. Some people have the audacity to call me the gangster of love. Some people call me Maurice. You got it, because I speak of the pompatus of love. And I'm a smoker, I'm a joker, I'm a midnight toker, playing my music in strip malls. I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, fast. Are you guys ready for this bingo thing? Under the B7, B12, good supplement. Are you guys, am I talking too fast? Are you following? O69, under the O69. This song might offend those from the law enforcement community. I don't want to do that because there are good cops out there making our streets safe and defending our lives. And I don't want this to reflect the way I feel about them, all three of them. I hate cops. Whether they're beating some guy senseless or gaining weight in donut shops, they'll give you a ticket, file a report, kick you in the head and lie about it in court. And I pay taxes that make my life real hard, but when a problem comes along they call in the National Guard. I hate cops. Whether they're on some lame TV show, like those real life cop shows where they're busting some guy with no shirt on and his hands cuffed behind his back and he's going, What'd I do? Hell no. He's all wasted. Actually, I like those real life shows like Cops and America's Funniest Home Videos and Bloopers, Rescue 911. There should be a combination of all those shows. They could have 911 bloopers. Rescuing some guy in a helicopter with a stretcher tied to the bottom, and then the cord breaks. Boing, throwing that America's Funniest Home Video like sound effect, like the kind of sound effect that they have when a guy gets hit in the groin area real hard. Alternative title to that show should be Guy Takes It in the Nuts. And I also hate cops when they're burning down marijuana crops, but I'll get to that a little later on. With crime rate so high and people's hope at the minimal, they'd rather ticket me than arrest a real criminal, just like this. Yeah, Joe, we got an APB out of a convicted bank robbing, axe murder, and sex fiend just escaped from the federal penitentiary out in Jackson. Oh, wait a minute, cancel it all points. Wally's meter just expired outside the store. Yeah, get right on that. Send a SWAT team, or send the A-team, send Mr. T, or George Papard, that guy from Battlestar Galactica, I can't remember his name. And if I had a hammer, and I happened to be a cop, then I'd bash your gosh darn head in. I gotta watch myself. I have a touch of that Tourette syndrome, I sometimes think. Until you dropped, I hit you with my fist, I slapped on the wrist by the racist, dirty, domestic, criminal justice systems all over this land. And that's why I hate cops. This song's for those who've ever tried to be the voice of their generation. There's a section over there in the music section, voice of their generation section. I've never learned that music that. Bob Dylan was the first Bob Dylan, who was billed as the next Woody Guthrie. He traveled this land with pen in hand and wrote about what a mess it was in. Bob Dylan was the first Bob Dylan. Lou Reed was the next Bob Dylan. And he was ready, able, and willing to study the urban landscape with a cynical grin. He wrote about S&M and heroin. Lou Reed was the next Bob Dylan. And the next Bob Dylan is waiting around the corner. And the next Bob Dylan is waiting around the bend. Flavor of the week on MTV, singing about hypocrisy. Bruce Springsteen was the next Bob Dylan, a working class blue collar spokesman. Columbia Records found him on the Jersey Shore. Rolling Stones is the future of rock and roll. Bruce Springsteen was the first Bob Dylan, be next Bob Dylan. Tom Petty was the next Bob Dylan, a late 1970s Bob Dylan film. He could really rock and roll with his Heartbreakers. Now he's got season tickets to the Lakers. Tom Petty was the next Bob Dylan. And I wanna be the next songs with a raspy attitude voice. And people will think that I'm deep. Let's think about it. But I want you to remember this before I go. Bob Dylan was the first Bob Dylan, who was billed as the next Woody Guthrie. He traveled this land with pen in hand and wrote about what a mess it was in. Bob Dylan was the first and only Bob Dylan. I realize there's a subtle line between annoying and good, and I don't want our little light show to cross that line, so here, I'll make it a little more subtle. This is for all us working folks out there. It's called Stupid Day Job. Well, I wake up in the morning and I crawl out of bed and I feel just like the living dead. It's time to start another day, and as usual I'm running late, so my mind starts going 100 miles an hour. Don't even have time enough to take a shower. When I get in my car, it feels like I'm barely alive. 10 minutes later, I arrive. That's the only reason I bought that. At my stupid day job, stupid day job. My stupid day job. Well, I drink 3 cups of coffee for that extra kick, but I still feel crappy. I should have called in sick. My boss is late for a meeting at 10. Looks like I'll be written up again. Oh well, it's just another day. Another dollar, another nail in the coffin, another reason to feel smaller. Sometimes I wish I could just drive off far away, but my lack of financial security means I'll have to stay at my stupid day job. Stupid day job. My stupid day job. Now I think it's time everyone with a stupid day job unite against the forces and try to control us. Yes. Every paper cut, written file clerk, every greasy smelling burger flipper, every short change and cashier. It's time to unite. Fight the power, brothers and sisters. I'll start a stupid day jobs union, and we can go on strike outside every retail establishment and fast food hellhole in the world. And our platform will stand for dignity, higher wages, and no more polyester uniforms. And I can be the spokesman for the underemployed. Yeah, I'll be like the Jimmy Hoffa of the janitors, or the Gandhi of the gas station attendants, or the Cesar Chavez of Little Caesars. But some people won't agree with my ideas, so they'll kill me. And then I can be a martyr for the stupid day jobs political movement. Yeah, that would be really neat, I think. Now, because we're all fighting against the man who's trying to keep us down. Any idea who the man is? It's Dave Thomas. Well, I'll pick it outside Dave Thomas's house, and when he goes outside to get his morning paper, we'll put those little ketchup packages outside his door so he slips. Any means necessary. Now, if anyone out there's ever had a stupid day job or currently has one, why don't you stand up and state your name and say what you did or what you do. And after you state your name, we'll say hi, whatever your name is, and it'll be just like an AA meeting or something. It's the first step. Okay, I think we're gonna skip that part. I wrote all that stuff about the stupid day jobs union while I was on my lunch break, but I couldn't write anymore because I had to get back to work. So let's just pretend that I ended that part of the story with lyrics that were so inspiring that they changed all your lives forever, kind of like Dianetics or getting involved with the Amway company or something. Are you guys done pretending? You sure? Alright. Now it's after lunch, and I'm making copies while daydreaming about my vacation. I see myself lounging on the beach in an exotic location. Suddenly my tie gets caught in the copy machine, right in the middle of duplicate obligations. And as I lie there choking to death, all I can think about is workman's compensation. But then the office manager comes by, cuts my tie, saving me from suffocation. He looks at me like I'm a jerk and says, get back to work. And I feel so much frustration at my stupid day job. Stupid day job. My stupid day job. Well, I'm working for my family and I'm working for God. I'm working so people won't say I'm a lazy slob. I'm working to put food on the table, and I'm working so I can say look for that union label. I'm working so I can buy stuff that I don't need, and I'm working because nobody will pay me to watch TV. Now basically I feel so traumatized about my stupid day job, I'm going to try to start singing like this other person that's always singing about how traumatized they are. Any idea who that might be? Jim Morrison! Okay, I'll give it a shot. Father, I have a stupid day job. I want to kill my supervisor. Who did you say? Alanis Morissette? Because I have one hand in my pocket and the other one's punching a time card. Actually, I think he said Morrissey. Stupid day job, stupid day job, stupid day job, stupid day job. Ah, stupid day job. Stupid day jobs are nice, but stupid day jobs can stop you from doing what you like. So tell me about your stupid day job. I wouldn't put you down. How could I? I've been informed that we're too loud, so I have a tendency to kick out the jams from other guys, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. How's that?
Much better. Right back up.
Slow it down for all you lovers out there. I've got a 12-pack of beer and the food's on its way. A brand new Risk board game and I'm ready to play. You can go first after the pieces have been dispersed. From the Northwest Territory to Madagascar, you're the prettiest girl I've ever seen by far. And I wish you luck on your quest to rule the world. And I can't help but smile as your army attacks. I bet Napoleon Bonaparte never felt this relaxed. Please don't get mad if I make up the rules as we go. There's so much to risk, there's so much to lose. If you sank my battleship, I'd still look for clues. My pursuits aren't trivial, you have a monopoly on my heart. You can twist her around, but please don't tear it apart. Maybe next time, let's play life. Well, it's Friday night and I can't help my fascination with the way the light hits your face. And world domination as the Ukraine gets attacked from the west. When the rolling dice stops and our little game ends, if your empire's destroyed, can we still be friends? Please take a card, I wouldn't wanna cheat you. There's so much to risk, there's so much to lose. If you sank my battleship, I'd still look for clues. My pursuits aren't trivial, you have a monopoly on my heart. You can twist her around, but please don't tear it apart. Maybe next time, let's play life. Checkers, no. Chess, moves way too slow. Sorry, I gotta go. Scrabble, can't get into the flow. There's so much to risk, there's so much to lose. If you sank my battleship, I'd still look for clues. My pursuits aren't trivial, you have a monopoly on my heart. You can twist her around, but please don't tear it apart. Maybe next time, let's play life. And we can go from the board up to the stars in our little plastic pastel cars. Maybe next time, Let's play live. Right on cue. If you accepted my invitation gladly, I would thank God for Milton Bradley. Maybe next time. Let's play live. I'm going to do one more song, then I'm going to take a little break. My name is Matthew Sweet. I'll be playing at the... I'm sorry, I shouldn't lie like that. Actually, does everyone have the bingo cards that wants them? Okay. He's a little embarrassed to grab them. We're going to do a few more bingo letters and numbers. Under the... Oh, should I recap those you just got here? Okay. The Gaming Commission is hot on our trail. Okay, B7, B12,
069,
069, and, oh wait, I thought that's what you said. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's the last one? Okay. And don't forget to take advantage of the free space. And B14. This is a brand new song and kind of sensitive about new material, so if you could pretend like you like it, even if you don't. It's about my addiction to coffee. When I wake up in the morning, I can't lift my head, then I hear percolating and I get out of bed. It's that liquefied life that I really need. So give me a cup of that legalized speed up drinking coffee every day.
Wait, we gotta go full circle, full tilt. Okay.
Regular latte, espresso, that wine belt that sure knows how to grow that beautiful bean filled with caffeine, and that decaf kind has got to go. I'm drinking coffee, cause I can't shake that monkey off me. Shake it now, shake it. Say Sanka? No, baby, no thank you. I'm drinking coffee all the time. So everyone from all over the place, let's all meet in corner cafes. Let's both drop a toast our French roast, and let's sip while we dip our cinnamon toast. I'm drinking coffee every day. I'll be right back. If someone could do this 3/4 of the way through the song, like walk through there, and it would be perfect. It would fit in. Stealing some sound of somebody stealing a book from the store solo. This song is my attempt to be socially conscious. Well, I boycott all music approved by Tipper Gore, and I boycott the president because he doesn't boycott war. I boycott Pepsi, but I forgot what for. And I boycott hospitals when their medical waste shows up on the shore. And I boycott Beatrice products even though I'm not sure what they produce. And I boycott Gillette because they institute bunny rabbit abuse. And I boycott GE because nuclear weaponry. And I boycott Led Zeppelin because I think Robert Plant sings badly. And I boycott Folgers because they exploit the Colombian coffee picker. And I boycott fur because it's something I read on a bumper sticker. And I boycotted work last week because I had to attend a political rally. And I boycott tuna fish because I was told to by Kirstie Alley because I'm self-righteous, pretentious, and politically correct. My views are slightly to the left of Karl Marx and Bertolt Brecht. And I've even considered joining a Buddhist sect. And it's so hard dealing with the fact that our earth is nearly wrecked. That's why I recycle. I recycle grass, leaves, tinfoil and bottles and cans, paper, plastic and other people's ideas, wood, clothing, furniture, and rubber. And I also recycle the music of the Grateful Dead. I mean the Grateful Dead Fish Band. Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin. Take off walking, but I take my time. The friend of the devil's a friend of mine. I'm gonna do my 20-minute guitar solo. Cut it a little short time. I'm self-righteous, pretentious, and politically correct. My views are slightly to the left of Karl Marx and Bertolt Brecht. And I've even considered joining a Buddhist sect. And there isn't a superficial, shallow, or conventional idea that I don't reject. That's just one of the reasons that I don't eat meat. I also don't eat anything processed, manufactured, or artificially preserved. You'll never catch me munching anything flavored or sweetened either. In fact, my diet consists of 4 foods. Rice, soy, tofu, and those toaster strudel things you put the frosting on. Those are really good. I'm self-righteous, pretentious, and politically correct. My views are slightly to the left of Karl Marx and Bertolt Brecht. And I've even considered joining a Buddhist sect. And there isn't a hidden injustice in this world that I can't detect. Like a friend of mine noticed, there's only 3 chords in the song. I would have wrote more, but I was too busy thinking about suffering and stuff. Are there any local issues here in Atlanta you guys think we could all rally behind? Gangrene? Oh, Gingrich. Oh, okay. It's too easy. Alright, let's all hold hands against Newt Gingrich. This is quickly becoming a spiritual event, just like this concert that took place about 15 years ago. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Let's start giving. You guys can sing along if you want to. You don't have to, though. It's a free country. And it really won't matter in 100 years. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own hides. It's true. We make a brighter day. Just you and me. Now, just people sing along that were really big fans of that TV show from the 80s about the family that had a robot for a daughter. I think it's called Small Wonder or something. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. This song is dedicated to those about to graduate or recent graduates. Borrow this riff from Johnny Cash. Here it is. Well, my problems all started on commencement day when people asked me what my plans were. I didn't know what to say. Thought about hanging out in Europe or traveling around the States, but my car was total junk and I couldn't afford airline rates. So I got down on my knees and prayed and sent out resumes because I needed a job. Just looking for an easy, high-paid career, but I could wallpaper my bedroom with rejection letters I got this year. Cause an entry-level job picture just ain't what it ought to be, but at least I can blame all my problems on the economy. I got the postgraduate, overeducated, out of work blues. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4, 28 squared is help me out.
84.
Oh, 784, thank you very much. I know a lot of meaningless facts that I'll never even use. And when I'm not at the MESC office, I'm at job interviews. I got the postgraduate, overeducated, out of work blues. I'm gonna do the obligatory guitar solo. Well, I should have joined the army instead of taking that SAT test, cause my B ideas of Freud. I once wrote a 35-page paper about the state of the United States having a service-based economy, and now I'm unemployed. I got the postgraduate, overeducated, out of work blues. I got the postgraduate, overeducated, out of work blues. One more time for anyone who's got a master's degree. I got the postgraduate, overeducated, out of work blues. Sorry for the dead air. This song's about traveling around and stuff. I'm actually on a tour right now. I'm hitting all the rectangular shaped states, all the Colorado. Oh, nice. For those of you who just got here, that's our laser light show. Is this a non-smoking facility? Can we possibly... Oh, that's too bad. So we could have that, like, Pink Floyd, like, I don't know, fog machine effect with the laser lights. It would be very beneficial for those of you on psychedelics. For 3 long weeks, I've been sitting behind the wheel, just looking at the world through my buck-coated windshield. You see, I'm driving around the country, sorta doing what I please, and I feel like Jack Kerouac or Thelma and Louise. Out on the road, destination untold. Out on the road. Well, the stars are bright in New Mexico, and I swear to God I've seen a UFO. Now my eyelids are getting heavy and I'm looking for a cheap place to stay, cause I drove 5 long inches on my US map today. Out on the road, destination untold. Out on the road. At a Shreveport, Louisiana, Texaco, and he asked me if I believed in God, and I said, I don't know, but I did know a guy who took 8 hits of acid, and then said he saw God at a Metallica show. Ain't life crazy, ain't life weird, I didn't even know God liked Metallica. I guess I should have read that Gideon's Bible at the Econo Lodge. Oh well, hopefully they'll have one at Super 8. Actually, speaking of Metallica, I read somewhere that and sorry, I'm gonna let the cappuccino solo play out. I read in a recent article, Pantera announced that they were the new kings of heavy metal hard rock music, and taking that crown from Metallica. So I'd like to announce at this show that I'm the new king of heavy metal hard rock music. Well, I'm going about 75 miles per hour, and I've got a couple more hours to go before I reach my next destination in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, I'm living in the present with no future and no past. I might be going nowhere, but at least I'm getting there fast. Out on the road, destination untold. Out on the road. Bumps on the highway. I pick up hitchhikers who look like psycho killers and ask them if they're going my way. And I get lost in big cities and dirty looks in small towns, but I'm still having fun driving It's another cover song. Actually, the reason I started writing songs in the first place was I'm not very good at figuring out other people's songs and remembering the words and stuff, so I'm really scared. She was a fast machine, she kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I've ever seen. She had a sight the size of telling me no lies. She was knocking me out with those American thighs, taking her share. She had me fighting for air, and she told me to come, but I was already there. Cause the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and you weren't faking. Cause you shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me all night long. Working double time on the seduction line. She was one of a kind, and mine, all mine. Well, it's no loss to make another cause, to make a meal out of me, and then come back for more. We gotta cool down to take another round. Now I'm back in the ring to take another swing. Cause the walls were shaking, the earth was quaking. I feel very vulnerable right now, and you weren't faking. Cause you shook me all night long. You shook me all night long. Oh, you shook me all night long. If you have any other covers, I'll be happy to work through. Well, old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had an old yellow cat that wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He gave it to a man that was going far away. This is an old campfire song, you might have heard it before. You're welcome to sing along if you haven't. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, you know, they thought he was a goner. But the cat came back, he just wouldn't stay away. No, 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 no. The H-bomb fell just the other day. The atom bomb fell in the very same way. Russia went, France went, Spain went, and finally the good old US of A was gone too. As you might have guessed, the whole world was demolished. But can you guys guess what happened? The cat's bloody carcass was found amidst the rubble. No, just kidding. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, you know, they thought he was a goner. But the cat came back, he just wouldn't stay away. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And I'm gonna do a gut-wrenching guitar solo. So he loaded up his shotgun with nails and dynamite. He waited and he waited for the cat to come around. But 97 pieces of that man, I think his name was Ted Nugent, was all that they found. Wow, wow. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, you know, they thought he was a goner. But the cat came back, he just wouldn't stay away. No, 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 no. With a $10 note, and said take him out on a river, take him out on a boat. Tied a rope around its neck, it must have weighed a pound. Tomorrow they're judging the river for the little boy that drowned. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back, you know, they thought he was a goner. But the cat came back, he just wouldn't stay away. No, 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 no. You guys think of any other interesting situations where this cat came back thing? colitis? Colitis. I'm sorry. I've been away from the news for a while. What exactly is that? I live a sheltered life. Okay. Well, I'm learning a lot about you guys. You're interesting folks. Okay. That crazy cat came back. Just kept coming back. We're going to do a little bit more bingo here. Now that I have you in this frenzy, we're going to, let's see, 61.
Do 4 corners count?
Do what?
If you get 4 corners, doesn't count.
No 4 corners, sorry. This has got to be a diagonal or a cross line. If you can make it like have a smiley face, I'll give you a hug. Under the G55?
Look at mine and purposely ones that are not on here.
This is a song that might offend those whose political views are a little bit right of center, but that's okay, this being a bookstore, and the fact that Democrats are actually more likely to know how to read, I think we're okay. I don't know, I shouldn't be so mean. I mean, that's why they make those books for dummies, you know? I'm sorry. Well, I woke up one day with an uncontrollable urge to get an MBA, a newfound hatred for the poor, and a burning desire to start a war. So I went to my doctor and I said, "What the heck is wrong with me?" And he just smiled and said, "Son, why don't you sign up for the GOP?" Well, the next thing you know, I'm putting up posters of Ronald Reagan on my wall. I got a collection of books by Milton Friedman, an autographed picture of Bon Hall. Then I started working for my congressman, and on the first day that I got paid, I took all my money and donated it to Contra Aid, 'cause I was a teenage Republican. Oh, the year was 1981, and a new era had just begun. We went from leisure suits to power suits and disco records to guns. And we told the world that if we were politically left of center, then it was reason enough to invade ya. So to keep us safe from the communists, that we went to a golf course called Grenada. After 2 weeks of fun in the sun, we got it back on the right track. And our next vacation spots were booked in Panama and Iraq. Meanwhile, in the White House, anybody who wasn't extremely rich was considered persona non grata. And Nancy Reagan said to say no to everything except Frank Sinatra. But I was a teenage Republican. They promised to cut taxes and increase defense spending by $100 billion. Shooting for a balanced budget, give or take 2 or 3 trillion. Well, I supported Reagan and I supported Bush because they both sounded so sincere. But now when I look back on the 1980s, it all seems pretty clear that those guys were willing to say anything just to get elected and nothing was achieved. The economy was destroyed and the American public was deceived. Now I'm standing on unemployment line, my benefits are about to end. I wish I could apply to the same welfare programs the liberals tried to defend, but I was a teenage Republican and I can't deny it. I was a teenage Republican, though I try to hide it. I was a teenage Republican. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Now, I don't know if this is too much to ask, but if everyone over there could go, yum away. And everyone over there could go, weeble wapple, weeble wapple, weeble wapple, weeble wapple, weeble wapple, weeble wapple, weeble, simultaneously. self-help section right now. If you just sing along, if you save your money, you don't have to buy that Road Less Traveled book. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Situations that might fit in with this lion thing? Think of anything? What about you? You're a wealth of information. Gumby? What? What was it?
Willie B. Gorilla.
Oh, okay. In the Atlanta Zoo, the Atlanta Zoo, the lion just met a really nice gorilla named Willie. In the Atlanta Zoo, that Atlanta Zoo befriended a gorilla named Willie. This song is dedicated to a bunch of dead rock and roll stars, and it's coincidentally enough called Dead Rock and Roll Stars. Last night I dreamed that all the dead rock and roll stars that I could think of were knocking at my door. There was Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Holly, Janis Joplin, Marvin Gaye, and many more. So I invited them all into my apartment, and I said, hey guys, make yourselves at home. Elvis came in and said he was hungry. Jim Morrison started writing a poem. Oh, all the dead, rock and roll stars, hanging out in my apartment. All the dead, rock and roll stars were hanging out in my dream. Well, Keith Moon just started smashing all my stuff. Sid Vicious sat in the corner trying to look tough, and Stevie Ray Vaughan was still singing the blues. Randy Rhoads is lying down on my couch taking a snooze. Eddie Cochran was getting high with Bob Marley. Roy Orbison just pulled in on his Harley. John Lennon was playing chess with Brian Jones. Karen Carpenter was looking like skin on bones. All the dead rock and roll stars were knocking at my door. All the dead rock and roll stars were knocking down my sense of reality. They said, when you die, you'll never grow old. They'll make a movie about your life, and your records turn gold. So, dying really ain't nothing to fear. In fact, it's the best thing that you can do for your career. Suddenly all the dead rock and roll stars got up and said, Wally, we're sorry, but we can't stay. You see, we're due back in Argentina. Don't cry for me, Argentina. And besides that, we really don't have anything else to say. So as they were walking extended dance mix. It's getting played at rave parties all over Cobb County. Whoa, the dead rock and roll stars were hanging out in unauthorized biographies. All the dead rock and roll stars were hanging out on stamps. All the dead rock and roll stars were hanging out at paraphernalia at the Hard Rock Cafe Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. All the dead rock and roll stars were hanging out in my dream. Just went to Little 5 Points for the first time today. Started writing a song about that, but it's not done or anything. I got where the record store clerks are kind of snotty and you can get pierced all over your body. And Little 5 Points, that's a place for me. Yeah. Played a little hacky sack. Tried to score some smack. And Little 5 Points. Little 5 Points. Met a real nice homeless dude and ate some delicious curried food. Little 5 Points, that's a place for me. Last night real late, I met a gal from Georgia State in Little 5. So sort of like a Bobby Darin kind of thing. I don't know. Trying to do that. I don't know if I can succeed. This is kind of educational. It was a request from this young lady. I don't ordinarily play it, so I might mess it up really bad, but geez, I'll give it a shot. It's called That's Evolution. Well, I know a guy and he's always complaining because he doesn't have a girlfriend, so I decided that I should explain to him why I think he has this problem. I said the reason you're alone has nothing to do with anything specific. In fact, I think it's more scientific. You see, the characteristics that you portray make women want to run away. And though I can offer you no solution, I think it's got something to do with evolution. And that's evolution. That's evolution. That's evolution. Oh, right now. Well, there's nothing you can do about natural selection, so don't be so distressed over barroom rejection. Though I know you're in a very lonely situation, at least you're saving a lot of hassle for the next generation. And Charles Darwin put it best after he observed a penguin's nest. Oh, John Scopes, Clarence Darrow showed the American mind was a little too narrow. And that's evolution. That's evolution. That's evolution. Now here's the part of the song where there's normally a solo of some sort, but since I'm not here with any musical accompaniment, I guess there can't be. If you guys want to pound your fists on the table, I don't know, that you do a pounding your fist on the table solo. That's a dumb idea anyway. Don't act like a jerk just to be cool, because it might have adverse effects on your gene pool. And I've noticed that those who are more physically attractive are also likely to be sexually active, and that, my friend, is evolution. And that's evolution. That's evolution. That's evolution. I got one more verse for you. Well, we started out as apes, and that's not all, because then we progressed to the Neanderthal. And then the human beings began their reign, and in 1,000 years we'll all look the same. And that's evolution. That's evolution. That's evolution. I'm going to say it again, people have said it a whole lot of times now. That's evolution when you're all by yourself. That's evolution when you just can't find anybody else. That's evolution, blah, 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 and I got it up here. This is called Russell's College Years. I'd like to dedicate it to my friends over here that went to college with me. Michigan State University. Spartans. Now we got all off track here. Well, I started out as an art major, then I switched to chemistry, accounting, communications, and 27 changes later I'm back to an art major. And I read Nietzsche, I read Sartre, went to the museum and looked at art, and when I had existentialism semester, I went to the bar and got plastered. Now I'm looking back on my restless college years. Those were the days when I lived in a dorm. Those were the days when I learned to conform. Those were the days when I knew a guy named Norm. Those were the days when I filled out forms. I'm looking back on my restless college years. At the beginning of my first semester, I partied all night and slept most of the day. By the end of my first semester, I had a 1.7 GPA. Oh, that's so low. But then my parents found out that I wasn't doing all that great when they threatened to cut off my tuition. I got scared straight. I stopped goofing off and started studying all the time. And now I'm proud to say I got a 2.9. I'm looking back on my restless college years. Those were the days when I drank cheap beers while watching reruns of Cheers, constantly searching for a career. And now that I've graduated, my eyes are swelled with tears, cause I know that I'm finally done, and I know that I'll never have that kind of fun, cause working 9 to 5 ain't no thrill. And when I see my friends, it'll feel just like the big chill. I'm looking back, looking back, looking back, looking back, looking back, looking back, looking back. I don't want this song to offend anyone. It's called Small Time Drug Dealer. It's not a pro-drug song or anything, because I have friends who partake in marijuana usage, and I know some are kind of boring and unmotivated, and I don't need that in my life because I'm already kind of like that. Well, I got a job selling marijuana to confused college kids because I wanna make some cash selling hash tax-free. Now the cops won't bust me cause I'm not a crack dealer with a gun, no gun, pow, pow. In fact, I'm a corporate executive son, just looking for fun, 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 fun. I'm a small-time drug dealer. I'm a small-time drug dealer. I'm a small-time drug dealer in your town. Alright, let's give it to him now. Deliver the marijuana. If he's in a hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, I'm reeling like a merry-go-round. Back to the small-time drug dealer guy now. Well, I got busted just the other day, but now I got something I wanna say. Like I could have been killed in that county jail, but fortunately my dad supplied the bail, so I wouldn't have to serve any more time, and I could go back to my miserable life of crime, cause I'm a small-time drug dealer. I'm a small-time drug dealer. I'm a small-time drug dealer in your town. See it all around you, good loving gone bad. Usually it's too late when you realize what you had. My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. How you doing? I guess you've seen me before. Just a small town girl, living in her lonely world. She takes the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He takes the midnight train going anywhere. And I was expecting everyone to leave in the middle of this medley. I was gonna do this one. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of the heart is the only sound. You're still here. She's got legs. She knows how to use them. She never begs. choose 'em. She's alright. Plain out of sight, because basically what I'm trying to say is that she's got legs. This is the last one, I promise. I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should. But I like it. And I know you like it too. The way that I want you. I gotta have you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-in, in the old man store, behind the bushes, till I'm screaming for more, more, more. In the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. Ha! That little bit because I'm running out of songs to do. Alternative. Okay, I'll give that one a shot. Somebody told me this song is kind of mean-spirited in the last show. I guess I can see where they're coming from because I'm kind of a tyrant. Alternative. You are so beautiful to me with your 9-inch nails, bumper sticker on your black leather jacket. Alternative, please take my hand, and we can walk through this meaningless, superficial world together. Alternative, when I read your poetry, I can feel your pain, 'cause no one understands you but me, and you ask me what rhymes with razor blade. Alternative, would you go to Lollapalooza with me, and we can pay $5 for a glass of water. I was walking down Haight Street in San Francisco when a countercultured youth cornered me. She had a freshly dyed purple mohawk, $120 Doc Martin boots. So in other words, she was wearing about as much equity as I had made so far this year, and with a wanting look on her pale face, she asked me for some change. I said, change comes from within. Alternative, I love you, from your cute little pierced nose to your tattoo. Alternative, let's go to the mall by where you live, and we can hang out with all the other alternative kids. Alternative, then we can take a risk and buy a compact disc by a band that no one's ever heard of. Alternative, please take my hand, and we can walk together into this mosh pit called life. And you guys are allowed to do a mosh pit in case you didn't know. Go, 1, 2, 4, 8. I guess you're a little tired. The day Kurt Cobain died, we both held each other and cried. But you made me feel a lot better when you said, thank God it wasn't any better. Alternative, you're such a tortured soul, 'cause you broke up with me when I said I liked mid-70s rock and roll. Alternative, you really broke my heart, and now the only time that I can see you is when you're working at Target. But I always love you. Alternative. It's about my recent vacation to Las Vegas where I lost a lot of money. It's kind of sad. Actually, the chords of the song are really similar to Paco Bell's Canon in D. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. They play it during real important things like weddings and Gallo wine commercials, stuff like that. It has these nifty backup vocals in it. If you can follow along, you can go That's really good. I think they can hear us all the way at the information desk. I don't want to wear you guys out though, so if you just want to do it during the chorus, that would be the best. If you don't know when the chorus is, I'll jump up and down and clue you in. Snow is falling, my car is stalling, the neighbor is calling his dog. And I was moving faster toward disaster, had to get away that day. So to fight my plight, I booked a flight to Las Vegas, Nevada, where I had an unforgettable time, and I saw America personified. It was a lost weekend, Las Vegas, lost wages, Las Vegas, lost reality, Las Vegas, lost innocence, Las Vegas. I met a real nice showgirl there. She had false eyelashes and bleached blonde hair, and she asked me if I would care if we went outside and got some fresh air. I said no, but I want to know, have you ever been to the desert on a horse with no name? You know that song by Neil Young? She said, you're wrong, Neil Young didn't sing that song. Oh, okay, maybe you're right, but that's not the point. What I'm trying to say goes a lot deeper than that. And then I thought for a while, broke a smile, and this is what I said. Lost weekend, Las Vegas, lost wages, Las Vegas, lost reality, Las Vegas, lost innocence, Las Vegas. I met a guy who lost all his money at the Stardust Casino in Keno. Now he's a bouncer at a whorehouse up in Reno. He said there's a million stories on a million faces, and no two are the same. I wasn't really sure what he meant by that, but I think I've had about enough of this crazy, stupid trip. Now I'm walking down the street and the casino lights guide my way through this tumultuous desert of broken dreams where luck runs out of machines. And lost weekend, Las Vegas. Actually, if you want to go weep-a-wap, that's fine too. Las Vegas, lost reality, Las Vegas, lost innocence, Las Vegas. It's where the guys act cheesy, the women dress sleazy, the all buffet makes me queasy, and I spend my money too easy, cause this game's of chance tease me, and my ignorance leads me to blow all my money the first night I'm in town. Now Las Vegas is a lot like Memphis, that in both those places Elvis is still king. Sometimes while walking down the strip, I can almost hear him sing, Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, hunger, burning love, Viva Las Vegas. As the end of my vacation nears, the dollar signs in my eyes have turned to tears, and I feel muddy and stable at that poker table, cause my ace-high flush just lost to a full house. So before the dealer can deal the next hand, I stand up in my chair and start singing so everybody in the whole casino can understand a little tune that's been running through my head all weekend long. And it also happens to be the chorus of this song. You guys ready? Lost weekend, Las Vegas, lost wages, Las Vegas, lost reality, Las Vegas, lost innocence, Las Vegas, just me and you. Ah, lost weekend, Las Vegas, lost reality, Las Vegas, lost reality, Las Vegas, lost innocence, Las Vegas. Just you guys, you're on a roll. I feel like the leader of a weird cult. Keep going, we're gonna check your coordination skills. Just keep singing. We're gonna keep going until somebody actually wins at this bingo game. And then then this whole car wreck of a show will be over with. We'll end it on that. Let's see. Did anyone see the movie Billy Jack? It was very inspirational at the end there. Go ahead, kill your neighbors, and they're all like having their hand up in the air like that. If you could do that too. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, 66. Oh, 74. Oh, 70. Bring it on up. Keep singing. We have to verify it. Okay, I never said what the prize was. It's actually a CD. I have Foghat's Greatest Hits. Yes, it's verified. Congratulations. What's your name? I don't think we have the rock and roll ethics down. I'm supposed to say, good night, Atlanta, rock and roll.
Turn on the lights.
I ran out of songs to do though. I was trying to think about songs to do where I could, it would really make you want to leave.
The Macarena. Yes.
This song kind of makes you think. If I were a car, I'd be a nova, which is also a distant star. And if I were a state, I'd be Michigan, which is also a great lake. And if I were a color, I'd be violet, which is also a flower. And if I were a multinational corporation, I'd be Texaco, which is also a gas station. And if everybody in this crazy world were like me, then all of us would agree, though at times it might get a little boring. So if I were a communist state, I'd be China, which can also be a plate. And if I were a part of my anatomy, I'd be my navel, which is also an academy, like Naval Academy. And if I were an ancient soldier using a clever equestrian tactic, I'd be a Trojan, which is also a prophylactic. That's my safe sex line. And if I were a measurement of weight, I'd be a pound, which is also a kind of a cake. And if I were a part of a car, I'd be an axle, which is also a crappy rock and roll star. And if I were a crustacean, I'd be a crab, which is also what I am when I'm in a state of irritation. Here's one I thought of the other day. I'll run it by you guys, see what you think. If I were an article of clothing, I'd be a sock, which is also a physical expression of clothing. It's kind of a stretch. A sock in the eye or something. And if I were a sleazy striptease bar, I'd be deja vu. Hey, wait a minute. Did I already say that? It seems like I did.